Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for June 19th, 2024, from the book of 1 Timothy, Honoring Authority in Christian Life. Previously, we heard Paul contrast the visibility of sins and good works, highlighting their eventual exposure before God's judgment. Some sins are overt, leading to public scandal, while others remain hidden initially, but will face divine judgment. This underscores accountability, where all actions, whether seen or unseen, are evaluated by God's righteousness. Paul extends this principle to good works in verse 25 by asserting that they too are either obvious or not obvious by the world's standards, but ultimately will be rewarded by God on the last day. And these principles emphasize living with integrity, accountability, and reflecting commitment to Christ. So let's continue with the book of 1 Timothy. From 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 1. Let all who are under a yoke as bondservants regard their masters as worthy of all honor, so that the name of God and the teaching may not be reviled. Paul addresses bondservants, or slaves, instructing them to regard their masters with honor. This directive is rooted in the broader context of Paul's teaching on Christian conduct within society. By encouraging slaves to honor their masters, Paul aims to prevent any dishonor toward God's name or the Christian teaching. During Paul's time, slavery was very much accepted, and many early Christians were slaves. Paul's guidance sought to navigate their role within this societal framework, all the while upholding Christian principles. By urging slaves to show honor to their masters, Paul emphasizes the importance of maintaining integrity and respect in all relationships, even those marked with inequality and hardship. Paul's concerns extends beyond individual conduct to safeguard the reputation of Christianity itself. He warns that any disrespect or rebellion by slaves, Christian slaves, toward their masters could bring reproach upon the name of God and the Christian doctrine. Therefore, honoring masters becomes a way for slaves to demonstrate the changing power of Christ in their lives, potentially influencing their masters and others in their household toward the Christian faith. And just as slaves were instructed to honor their masters, Christians today are encouraged to respect and honor those in authority over them. This includes employers, supervisors, government officials, and spiritual leaders. Honoring authority figures demonstrates humility and a recognition of God's established order in society. Regardless of one's position or job, Christians are called to work diligently and with integrity. Honoring authority extends to fulfilling work responsibilities with excellence and honesty, reflecting Christ's character in all professional and personal endeavor. In essence, as we apply these words for Christians today, we realize that honoring authority, maintaining integrity, and living out the gospel in practical ways within the societal structures is important. By doing so, believers contribute to the advancement of God's kingdom and demonstrate Christ's love and truth in their daily lives. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.